My name's Tyler Morris. I live in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm 25 years old. I'm born and raised here. Uh, I'm making these videos for anyone who has a sibling with special needs. I do. His name's Zach Morris, just like Saved by the Bell. Uh, he he changes everything in the house. He is the reason my dad started this nonprofit, Dads for Special Kids, which has been absolutely amazing. He is the reason that I am the person that I am today. Would not want any. I wouldn't want a different sibling, not at all. At moments, it's nice, and I'll get into that later on in these videos. But I wouldn't change it one bit. The point of these videos is for anyone who wants to reach out to me and just talk about what it's like to have a sibling with special needs, because it's different. It's super different. It's taken me a long time to finally find the emotions that I have about it. I've thought absolutely nothing of it. I'm totally fine. Everything's dandy. But it's amazing when you start to feel different things and start to notice different things about yourself. I didn't notice until I recently just watched him. I used to watch him all the time, and it was nothing different. It was the exact same thing every time. I knew what to expect. Changing diapers, watching if he was going to have a seizure, constantly feeding him. A kid eats a freaking ton. But then I moved out, and I had been out of the house, at my parents' house, for 2.5 years or so. And they went to DC for Dads for Special Kids. And they asked me to watch him, and I did. And it was when I was there that I noticed, holy crap, I can't do this anymore. There was a specific moment when I noticed it. I was getting him ready to put him on the van for his day program, and he wouldn't go. He would not get on that. He wouldn't even leave his room. And I stood there and I was like, oh my God, I don't want to do this anymore. This is freaking crap. So I had to literally pick him up and move him out of his room because he wasn't going to go anywhere. And I buried that down. I didn't talk about it to my parents at all. But when I got home, when I came back home and saw my fiance, Helen, who's been a freaking godsend in this entire thing. I'll get into that in a little bit. I opened up to her, talked about it. I got drunk and it just all spilled out. I told her, I was like the worst thing ever. I just wanted to scream. I couldn't do it anymore. And that's when it happened. That's when I started opening up about what it's like, what he's done, how he's changed me in a bunch of ways. And I've always known different things about it, but it just comes out in specific moments. It did back when I was living with my parents, that it was different. I don't know where to go from there. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do with these videos. This isn't just for siblings out there who don't know what they're feeling. This is for me too, because I've never opened up. I've never talked about it at all. Helen's always asked me about it. My fiance. She's always asked me about it. And I've always thought I'm totally fine. There's nothing normal. Like I said in the beginning, I never noticed anything of it. But she noticed. And she has always asked me about it. Always asked me about it. What it's like. Do I hate him? Do I get mad? Do I hate that he gets the attention? Because he has to. He has no choice. But that's, even right now, I still don't feel any different. I still don't care that he got more attention. He doesn't ask for it. He needs it. But now, ever since I watched him, it's just I think about it more often. I think about him. Am I supposed to feel anything? Am I supposed to be angry? Because I'm not. Everyone thinks I'm supposed to be, but I'm not. I am who I am today because I grew up with a brother with special needs. So with these videos, what I want to do is, I don't know how to go about making them. So I decided once a week I'll do one on a specific emotion. So next week I'm gonna do being fearful. It'll be based on fear, because there is fear living with a sibling with special needs. So I'll get into that. I'll get into anger, and I know anger is a secondary emotion, but you're angry. There's a lot of moments where you're freaking angry. So I'll do fear, anger, happiness. That one, I think that one will be a lot of fun. And oh my gosh, fear, anger. Oh, sadness. Duh. Sadness. There's totally sad moments. But with these videos, is I really, really want people to try and get in touch with me. I would love to connect with you. You email. I'll put my email at the end of this video just to get to know one another, because we all have specific moments that are going to be so similar, even if the child has a different disability or your sibling has a different disability. But there's the moments. Everyone just needs to vent, and that's what I want to get into. So I hope people watch this, and even if they don't, this feels good to talk about. So